Hello fanatics, welcome or welcome back to Diamond Painting Fanatics. I am Cindy and we are doing episode 4 of my DMC colour chart with me. How are you? We are on page 2. How exciting is this? I want to start off by saying I have been recording these in advance, obviously, and I upload them to my channel to then release them when I'm ready to release them week by week. And 64 people watched episode 3. It uploaded publicly for some reason. I always if you're not a YouTuber, you won't understand what I'm talking about, but you can upload them to schedule, so they're released on a certain date. You can release them so they're public straight away, or you can release them private. And I put all mine on a link just so that I can go into my settings and see what hasn't been published and then publish them when I'm ready to, or when I have checked them over to make sure that I'm happy with it to release it. So episode 3 was released publicly without me even double checking my settings, and 64 people watched the video, and there was a lot of thumbs up, and Daniel left me a comment telling me his favourite colour on the colour chart, and not one of you said, what do you mean episode 3? I can't find 1 and 2, or what are you talking about? Episode 3 doesn't make sense. So yeah, you got a sneak peek. Some of you got a sneak peek. I took it down very, very quickly once I realised. Then a friend of mine messaged me and said, oops, accidental release. And I said, I know. And she said, oh well, I'm going to go and watch it now. And then she watched it, and I said, how can you? I have taken it off public. She said, no, it's still in my notifications. So even more people got to see it if you are subscribed. And yeah, you naughty, naughty fanatics. You didn't even tell me. But there you go. So we are back in order. We are at week 4. So we are on sheet 2 now. So we're going from 444 down to 603. Depending on time, it is currently 9 AM. Reese is at school. My oldest one had a late night, so he's still in bed. So we'll see how far we get before we are interrupted. So I have my white tray, my pen that doesn't roll around the table because my table's on a wonk, we found out in episode 1. Here we go. Are you excited? I do zoom you in so you can see the colours in the tray as I'm putting them on. I think that is a nicer way to do it, rather than being all the way up there, so you can have a look at the colours. And I didn't grab my bin. I even said to myself, Cindy, make sure you grab your bin. And I still haven't. So, there you go. So, this is dark lemon. And I am still not a fan of lemon. The colour lemon is fine, but lemon cake, lemon wash not liquid, yuck. I have pre-labelled my bags, so I shall pop that into the bag. Is this the right tray? I have one of these trays that doesn't let the drills fall out properly. Okay. 4, 4, 5. I am a little bit more organised this time. So now we have light lemon. Not much has been going on with me I can really kind of chat about. Four, 5, 1. I do have a cup of tea that I'm half drinking, so I'll be taking swigs of that in a second. Dark shell grey. If I pop that here, can you still see? Because I'm kind of taking over. I am still waiting for my ABs to arrive. They are taking their sweet little time. To get here. So that's the slow boat from China for you. 4, 5, 2. I do double check the bag number, double check the DMC number, and then double check the bag that I'm storing it in, just to make sure we are precise and accurate. We have 4, 5, 3. Light shell grey, and if you remember, I leave this section for my ABs as and when I come across them. A Diamond Art Club do use their own system for their ABs, but there is a conversion out there, so I will try and hunt one down. That will give us the DMC conversion, so that I can add those in here. Avocado Green. My mum likes avocados. Ew. Birds are playing. I don't know if you can hear them, but they are. I had a bird table. 6, 9. And when the storm hit, it took out fence panels on both sides of my garden, and my bird table got broken in that. So now it's currently sat on the floor, which isn't great. I don't want to just prop it up because I just know that a bird will land on it and it will topple over. $4.70. How are you all doing? Are you doing the colour chart with me, or just watching, or you diamond painting with me? All is good. Whatever makes you happy is good with me. $4.71. Then we're going to have a colour jump. So we've gone from lemon to avocado green, which is great. So greens and yellows. Might need to top the wax up in this pen. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets fun. Got more? I think so. Then 498 is dark red. Told you. Here we go. I do love how this colour chart matches this in a very cool way. So $498, and then we have 500 where we're back to blue green. So that's 500. One. Which is dark blue green. Mm-hmm. 501. And 502. I'll get to the end of the strip and then I'll pop them in the storage, I think. I think that might be the best way to do it. So blue green. It's 502. 503. Just medium. 3 and 4. I think that's the dog. Wasn't sure if it was Carl or the dog. I think it's the dog. Five. Oh. What have we done here? 503, 502, 501. I'll be right back. Postman's here. Nothing exciting. No parcels. Okay, so where was I? 504. I'm missing the bag of drills. And I double checked my squares and that's exactly the same. So it is the drill bag that's missing. So I will contact them and let them know that. But that's not good. And I found my bin. So we're back on track. So 505. We have to jump to 505 because I have no 504. 505 is grass green. Seagulls are out. So no 504, I'll put that to one side. Oh, so annoying. But that's Art.'s fault. On the first sheet, I was missing one on the sheet, and now I'm missing one of the bags. So I shall be popping them a message. And the squares are the same. Five, 1, 7. Five, 1, 8. Down a bit. Oh dear. Oh, Wedgwood. What is Wedgwood? I have no idea. 1, 8. We're almost done with the first strip of drills. Five, 1, 9. 519, which is sky blue. Oh, it is strange the names they give all the shades of blue. Well, all the shades of all of the colours, to be honest. But baby blue, sky blue, dark blue, light blue. 520. Just dark femme green. And last 2 bags in the strip is 522. Which is femme green. And 523. Which should be even lighter than this one. I made myself a fresh cup of tea as well because it went cold. Two, 3 and 4. And that is one more strip done from the art dot box. So I should just put this on here. That's got to sit in there now. So annoying. Okay, so let's pop these into the spare storage, which is not this box. It's this box. Okay, where are we going? 500. So that's 400. Oh, we're going from 400, aren't we? Okay, 500. 501. 502. 523. 522. 520. 519. 518. This reminds me, I believe Cheryl asked me about what size card I have in my spare storage. Now I'm guessing you mean these 504. Oh, that's the one that's missing, isn't it? That was lucky. I do believe you mean these index cards with the numbers on. Is this what you mean? So I shall have I will tell you in just a sec. I will put these away and then I'll grab my ruler and give you an answer. I have a piece of blank card 471, 470, 469, 453, 452, 451, 445, and all of the fours. Okay, so I have a ruler. So this is a spare one I've just found in here, and it is 10 centimeters by 5, just over 5.5. I'll zoom that in, hang on. So it's just over 5 centimeters. So 5.6 in millimeters. So 5.6 by 10.2. Does that make sense? Let's go inches. 4 inches by 2 and a bit. That's not really very helpful, I'm guessing. There you go. I'll let you zoom in on there. Or it is 5.6. It's just over 5.5. The next dash in, and then 4 inches. We said, didn't we? 4 inches. So there you go. And then I put my sticker. You can always write it. You don't have to get the stickers, but I did. So I hope that helps. That was one of the questions I was asked on my spare storage video. Okay, should we do... We'll carry on with the rounds because I have my rounds spare storage here. And the next lot of rounds is this bunch here. And we shall carry on. There's one of my heads. So 524 is the next one. Hopefully it will be smooth sailing. We'll have all the numbers on the chart and we'll have all the numbers in the strip. 535. Oh, we've gone to ash grey. 2, 3, 4, 535, Mr. 43. Which is beige brown. Next we have everyone's favourite colour in the DMC. What is it? It is this one. 550. Which is violet. It is gorgeous. I did hit 550 subscribers, 550 followers on Instagram the other day. Thank you. Instagram is a funny app. I can't work it. I don't know how Instagram really works. I post photos and use hashtags, but I don't know the best way of using it, sadly. But I am thankful for my Instagram. I do my events through Instagram as well. I do mainly through my channel, but I am a Facebooker, I think, because I've done Facebook longer. 553 is violet, another cute colour. Instagram has a lot to answer for at the moment, at this moment in time. I don't know if you want to get personal with me or not, but those of you who are fanatics and have followed me for a long time will know that in August (2021), sorry, there's a noise outside. I wonder what it was. August 2021, I went through a breakup. Well, it was actually July. Then in August, I deleted him from my Facebook. I blocked him on my WhatsApp. And I did the whole thing. And because I'm not an Instagrammer, I didn't think about Instagram. And then we are in April 2022, and well, first of all, in January, very dark jade. It's a nice colour though. In January, he messaged me, "Happy birthday." So, okay, thanks. A little bit of me was like, oh, because when we were together, he could never remember when my birthday was. It was always, oh, it's the 12th, it's the 16th. No, it's not, it's the 10th. Oh, okay. Then that was that. I just said thank you very much. Left it at that. Didn't message again. And then February. Oh, I'll tell you when it was. It was February the 15th, because Valentine's Day is the 14th. But on the 15th, he messaged me and said, hey, have you covered Susan Powell in your true crime? And I thought, well, clearly you're not a fanatic then, because you would know the answer to that. Or you could just go to my channel and find out. But okay, he was using it as a gateway. I'm not stupid. So I sent him the link to it. Then he sent me a YouTube link to a video where I don't know who they are, but they are searching for Susan Powell's remains. If you don't know the story, Susan Powell was murdered by her husband. At first they thought the whole family had gone missing. I have covered this in my true crime playlist. But first they thought the whole family was missing. Then the dad and the two toddler boys, like really young boys, came home and they said, oh no, you know, we went camping. And the whole story didn't make sense. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs and the brutality of it, because not everyone is into true crime, for one, but it's also already talked about on my playlist. So the husband ends up losing custody of the children, and they go to stay with Susan's parents, and then the children were then given supervised visitation. They had to be supervised by a social worker, 654, still staying on track. And he yanked the kids into the house, locking out the social worker. And then, as she's on the phone saying, look, he's just taken the kids into his house, I'm meant to be in there with them, but he's locked me out, the house exploded, killing him and his children. So he wiped out his whole family, basically. And he sent me the link where these people on this channel are searching for Susan's remains. And they found some. He sent me the link again last night. A different link, but a link nonetheless. And it turns out that these remains that they had found was not Susan Powell. And they think they have more leads to follow, and they're going to find her. And I thought, okay, you know, fair enough. And I said to him, it's really sad that it's not Susan, like, because everyone wants closure to that case. But they did find the remains of someone's loved one. So that is an achievement and should be recognised, basically. Just because it wasn't Susan, they did find someone who had been missing. And then we ended up chatting back and forth. And this is all on Instagram because I blocked him on Facebook and WhatsApp. So that's why Instagram has a lot to answer for. And that's way too much information than you wanted in this video, I dare say. So now I don't know. We're in that awkward phase, you know, where we're just like chatting for chatting's sake. But he wants to chat, but also he owes me an apology and an explanation. But I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to leave it with him to say, oh, by the way, I'm really sorry for what I did. But there you go. Far more information than you wanted. There is a piece of trash in there. So I'll just get rid of that before I put that in my spare storage. Thank you. And we're nearly at the end of this. Strip 2, because I am now chatting about my personal life. Now do you see why I always say, come join me on my diamond painting journey and my journey through life, because I end up talking about my life, usually while diamond painting. I need to put some more wax in this pen. Just put that in the bin. $9.57. I can't believe they missed a bag. I will let them know. 458, 600, 601, 602, 603 and 4, which is the first one up that side. 598. I hope you're still having a look at all these gorgeous colours. That's if you're into that. Are you diamond painting your stuff while listening to me waffling on? Turquoise. 598. 600. Ooh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Cranberry. Is that a very dark cranberry? I like it. 600. Also, come back to diamond painting related stuff. I have decided that obviously my channel, I don't know if you're taking part or not, but on my channel right now we are doing spring flings and Easter things, which started in March and ends in June. Yep, it really is that long. And I have my canvases and I am enjoying working on those. And then once I have done the projects that I want to do, some are very big, I am going to, because I have so much stuff, I have so many diamond paintings, and yeah, I don't sit and think, oh, which one should I do? Which one do I want to do? I just generally go for the new ones that have come in. So what I have done is put them all onto a tiny decisions wheel. Well, I've spread them out over tiny decisions. 603, it's the last one on this row, which is cranberry. And what I've done is I've put this back up. Oh, it's come off. Put this back up here because It's half, but also that one is missing. I have separated them. So I have put large square into one wheel, large round into another wheel, and then I have my, what I call lazy Sunday projects, and they are all my 30 by 30s, my 30 by 40s, and my special drills. 603. And what I'm going to do once Spring Flings is done, or I have done all the projects I've set out to do for that, I am going to start using the wheel to decide which painting I should do, because I have so many, guys, it's not funny. 598. What happened to 597? There it is. Just say, don't tell me I'm missing one in there now. That would just top it off, wouldn't it? 981. And I'm going backwards because of the way I've put them on the pile, as I've done them. 564. 563. 562. So that's one way I can think of to spice things up a little bit and to get through that stash. The only problem is I add more than I do. I might start a new wheel so that all the new projects will get put into the new wheel, and I have to do all the old ones first. Or some of the old ones. Don't make me do all of them. I'll never get to the new ones. Five, 3, 5, and 5, 2, 4. And there we go. This is looking super good. I think I might have to move the 600s over. What do you reckon? No, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be good. Yeah, I think that's all right. Right, what do we do next? Do we carry on with the rounds? Or should I do the squares this side and then call it a day? I think we'll do the squares this side. Yeah, we'll do the squares down here, and then one side is complete apart from the one we're missing. There's been no time for you, I am aware of that, but I have taken time out, and I have changed the way I now store my drills. I still store them in the boxes, but I've changed the bags that I use, and I don't have the cards individually doing it anymore. It's just my way now. So I have these bags, and they're numbered. That is what I'm using. Ta-da! Look at that. I still have my 100s, 200s, 300s in the cards. I'll just show you this way. But I 100s, 200s, 300s and so on. I will do it that way, and that's how I now put mine in there. Reese is keeping the old method, and I may jump back into it. I don't know. I might just choose to kit down in Reese's box rather than mine. But I like the way that I have it right now. So we're going to do the square side, which I will take down, and we're just going to jump straight into it. My squeaky old chair. And yeah, like I said, it's been a week or two, possibly a bit longer, since I recorded the first half of this video. I then had to stop for Spring Flings and host that. Then we went down with COVID in our house. So it's been a fun time. Not. So this is what I am now going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do my ABs yet. But this is now how I store my drills. I'm just going to put that upside down. Okay, so now we need these off of the strip. 4, 4, 5. I still want to double check all of the drills. Take out any trash. There's a trash drill there. How have you guys been? I hope you are all well and enjoying the DMC colour chart with me series. I am certainly enjoying it. I like that I'm having every colour. I also have a lot of AB drills now, like a whole lot. Also, what has changed is the fact that I now have a craft room. 451, perfect. Yeah, I do now have a big craft room that I am in the middle of organising. A lot of you are very excited and want to see my craft room, and I will do that once I have everything organised and sorted out. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? There you go. Shell grey. Yeah, I bought these bags on Amazon. They are extra tough Ziploc bags and will hold quite a few drills. Not as many, I want to say, as the old system, which is why I'm keeping Reese's to hand as well, because it might just be easier. I don't know. We shall see how it works when I come to kit down. I have several kits I need to kit down because I want this storage all done before I start kitting down my projects. And oh, that's a trash drill. That's no good. This is medium, shall we? 452. Three. We still have quite a few to do on this series. I mean, I'm only on page 2 and I didn't realise how long it was going to take me, especially recording. It's all good fun. I need to put some wax in this pen, I think. They're not picking up very easy. 4, 5, 3. Then I will jump where the DMC colour jumps to 469. Wax. Where did I put my wax? See, this is the thing, when you rejig your work area or you tidy up, you lose everything. I found some. Okay, where are we now? Avocado Green. I'm going to do my ABs separately, especially now having a new method. And I bought a whole load of ABs from AliExpress. And now I need to order the square ones to go with that. $4.70. Which is light avocado green. $4.70. So I'm clearing out both systems at the moment. Because I said to Reese, do you want your own kitten down pots? And he was like, yes. Yes, I do. Just pop this out of the way. Rubbish in the bin. And then they just sit in the back. Like so. I'm not quite sure how many I'm going to get in one box, but we shall see. 471. Very light avocado. $471. and 2. Oh, dear. This is a huge undertaking, I have to say. But I think I'll be happier with the method that I have. And then I have to find a place for it in the craft room, which I might keep them on the side because I do kit down a lot. $472. Then we jump to 498. Which is, we've jumped colour now. We've gone from greens to a bright red. Well, just a red apparently. Two, 3 and 4. I've been watching a lot of films. I now have a TV in my craft room, and I've been watching a lot of films both on Amazon Prime and Netflix. 500. Oops, dropped a couple there. Yeah, both on Amazon Prime and Netflix. And one of the films I watched was a bit messed up. Have you ever seen The Box? And it has Cameron Diaz in it. And I like her as an actress. She's quite good. Her and her husband, this guy knocks on the door. Well, he leaves a parcel and it has a box in it. Clearly, it's the box. And then he says to her, if you press the button, I'll give you £1 million. But someone who you don't know will die. And it's just really messed up from there. Because who's going to turn down £1 million and know that your family is safe? And then it just gets really messed up after that. Because obviously she presses the button. Yeah. I don't want to ruin it in case someone wants to watch it, but at the same time, it's just really messed up. And at first she's all like, no, I don't want anyone to die. And then she loses her job. The husband kind of gets demoted and they want to get out of Virginia. Yeah. I think I would press it. Not after watching that, I must say. But someone knocked on my door and said, here, press this button. And someone who you don't know will die. Dilemma. But it's not for like £20 or $20, is it? It's a lot of money. A life-changing amount of money. So I might just press it However, after seeing the film and the messed up, the deal is you're not allowed to tell anyone. And the husband's quite stupid because he starts trying to find out who this guy is, who offered him this money, and who he works for. So just take your money, mate, and get on with your life. Right, so we're missing 504 in this pack of drills. I might have some in the spare storage, but I've got the 504 bag, so that's all good. 505. We're back onto the greens again. How it jumps, it's really bizarre. So 505, so it jumps to here. Boom. 505. I had numbered them already. Because I put the squares this side and rounds this side. Because I was tempted to put them together. But then I thought, no, I kept them separate for my kitten down videos. So I shall remain to that way. So I can just grab my rounds or my squares when I kit down. So 517. Static drills. You can tell because they stick to the tray. 518. I've done since Reese came home with COVID. It was really bizarre because he came home and he was just full of cold. And I went, can you just do a test? And he went, I don't have COVID. You know, I can taste food and all of that. And I said, I know, just humour me. And it turned positive. So it's a good job I did do that because he would have just carried on going to school. He might have had a day or two off, but he wouldn't have had the 5 off. And then I went really, really poorly. I'm trying to look after a sick child while poorly as well. So then that was another 5 days indoors. I never tested positive, but I think I tested myself when Reese turned positive, and me and Carl were both negative. So yeah. And then by the time I tested, I was over it and negative again, I think. 20. Go from blue to green, green to blue, red thrown in. Very strange. Five, 20. And then we've got 2 more in this strip. 522. Which fern green. 522. What other films did I watch? Oh, this one I might ruin, but I watched, again on Amazon Prime, it was called My Song. You have to let me know if you've seen this. And it's about a dad who wasn't the best dad. He worked away a lot, and his son goes missing. And it's not that you get any real backstory to him working away or not being as involved in the family as he could have been. He feels guilty for it, obviously, once his son goes missing. And he makes it his mission to find his son. And the police are all like, oh, we're doing what we can, blah, blah, blah. And then I think something happens where the police, like, get told not to investigate it. So the dad the police officer says to the dad, you're on your own, basically, and you've got to sort it out yourself. So he was going through all the videos that the mum and the boyfriend took of his birthday party, and he noticed in these videos that there was a car kind of following. The same car was in 2 different destinations, and he pins down a ring, if you know what I mean, to do with children. I think that's kind of what it was. And yeah, so then he gets his son back, and then it ends with the dad being hauled to jail because he murdered people. So he's going to prison for murdering a couple of very nasty people who kidnapped his son, I might add. Yeah, so that was a incredibly stupid ending to what would have been an awesome film. I need scissors. I need a little piece to cover this number. I might have this in my other spares box, so I will check that later. 524. Yeah, so I've watched a couple of daft films or films that have not had a great ending. Doesn't explain anything. They could have said, oh, he received, but then when they do that, you think it's based on a true story, and I don't think this was. Pretty sure it wasn't, but you never know. I just think it was a ridiculous ending. And yay, he got his son back, which is great. But then to be hauled to jail. And the police officer said to him in the car, "Oh, you've brought down a massive ring, so I think the judge would look favourably on you." And I'm like, what? It is understandable in the circumstances. But I guess murder's murder. Doing the true crime and all that. 535. As you know, I do true crime on my channel. And I know not everyone's into it, so I won't go all into detail or anything like that. But a couple of weeks ago, I did the Cray twins. And it's a story that's always, everyone knows who they are. And when I dive into these things, I dive in and I kind of get swamped in. And I remember watching the film years ago, and I thought, oh, I want to watch that again. I can't find it. Not the original one with the Kemp brothers playing the Crays. I couldn't find it, but they had other ones. So after I did the true crime and it was uploaded, I thought, oh, I'm going to watch that. The one where Tom Hardy plays both the brothers, it was annoying me big time, because it was Ronnie that went to jail, not Reggie, for 18 months. And they were saying that, you know, Francis was visiting Reggie in prison. It was Ronnie. They portrayed Ronnie. He was schizophrenic, but they portrayed him as kind of learning disability sort of way. He was not that. I'm not saying he was very well, but he didn't talk like he had a learning disability. And I left one in there now, haven't I? Let's take that out. What else did they get wrong? They got quite a few things wrong. It was really annoying. And I don't like the fact that it was his wife, Frances, who committed suicide. Her telling the story, I thought that was really tasteless, because it's not on, really, in my opinion. So, yeah, I can't find the original one that I watched. Okay, Violet. Boop. We're almost at the end of this section, guys. That's a pretty colour. 553. Five, 3, 5, 4. And light violet, which is really pretty pink. See, I like how they sit in these bags. Five, six, one. Very dark jade. So we've gone from pink to green again. Green jumps all throughout this column. Five, six, one. Just put them into the back. And they all stand up all on their own. It's perfect. Get rid of this rubbish. Five, six, two. Five, six, two. I don't know what it is. I have to double check, triple check, quadruple check the numbers. The bag, the sheet and the storage bag. Five, six, three. Again, another pretty colour, like mint green. Jade. Okay, we'll call it jade then, shall we? Five, six, three. Five, six, four. Very light jade. Oh, we're nearly at the bottom. $5.80. And moss green. Oh, this is moss green. The other one is very dark moss green. Makes all the difference. $81. $597. $8. $600. $597. Pretty turquoise. So we have 5 more. 598. These pretty blues. Light turquoise. $598. And then 600. Look at that. Very dark cranberry. Three and 4. $600. $601. You see the difference in the shades. It's quite nice. And look all down the strip there. $602. Medium cranberry. Very pretty pinks. And 603, the last one in this section, which apparently is cranberry. I don't think that is. I thought cranberry was more red. And there we go, you guys. Another section all complete. Oops, stuck my tray in there. And 603. Rubbish all done. I need to put this thin strip back on this side for the ABs. And I'm sure I do it every time. There we go. Down there. That can sit in there. And then I need a little bit for the one that we missed. Because they didn't give me that colour. There we go. Perfect. That's half of page 2 done. And then I'll show you how they sit in my box. Might need to move some across. So what do we have here? I take the 600s out. 600 can go here. Okay, take 500s. I think, oh, okay. There we go. 500s, and I'll put the 600s this side. Ta-da! That's how mine now all sit together. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 4, you guys. On episode 5 we will do both this side, and that will be page 2 done, apart from the ABs that I may or may not have. I will do them on a separate video. There we go. We're going to do oranges and greys and golds, greens and more greens. Love.